para sa akin, isa na siyang contaminated na tubig. Like, for example, sa ocean. For example lang sa dagat, diba? Sa ilog ngayon. Kaya siya naging polluted kasi gawa ng mga basura. So, from water pollution, ano ba specific mo na tanong what is water pollution? Yung contaminated na water, gawa ng mga basura, gawa rin ng mga tao.
Sa pagkakaalam ko, water pollution yung pagdumi ng tubig. Yung mga waste materials na nainataso sa tubig.
Water pollution can be defined in many ways. Usually, it means one or more substances build up in water to such extent that they may cause problems for people and animals. Oceans, lakes, rivers, and other inland water can naturally clean up a certain amount of pollution by dispersing it harmlessly. Some forms of water pollution are very obvious. Everyone has seen TV news footage of oil slicks filmed from helicopters flying overhead. Water pollution is usually less obvious and much harder to detect than this. But how can we measure water pollution when we cannot see it? How do we even know it's there? There are two main ways of measuring the quality of water. One is to take samples of the water and measure the concentrations of different chemicals that it contains. If the chemicals are dangerous or the concentration is too big, we can regard the water as polluted. Measurements like this are known as chemical indicators of water quality. Another way to measure the water quality is examining fish, insects, and other invertebrates with the water we support. With many different types of creatures can live in the river, the quality is likely to be reduced. If the river supports no fish life at all, the quality is obviously much poorer. Measurements like these are called indicators of water quality.
Maraming tao, dumadami ang tao, maraming mga ginagawang mga kung saan, mga dumi, ng basura kung saan sinatapon, hindi makuha ng basurero. Kaya dumadami mga maruruming tubig.
Naging kanina, water pollution, kasama na rin doon air pollution. Kasi pag nagkaroon tayo ng air pollution, naging acidic na air, pwede rin siyang after mag-dumol na yung water. So, ang water na rin naging polluted, nakakaroon na siya ng So, karamihan, hindi lang naman sa water pollution nagmumula yun. Yung water pollution na kawanan siya sa iba't ibang dahil. Kaya, kaya ma-resource natin, hindi lang yung water, dapat pa-rin care, pati yung water. Because ng mga water pollution, hindi pinatapin mga waste.
Over 8 billion people on the planet, disposing of sewage waste is a major problem in developing countries. Many people still lack clean water and basic sanitation. Sewage disposal affects people's immediate environment and leads to water-related illness such as diarrhea that kills 3 to 4 million children each year. River and seawater. Distributed and used in moderate quantities, sewage can be a fertilizer. It retains important nutrients to the environment, such as nitrogen and phosphorus, which plants and animals need for growth. The trouble is, sewage is often released in much greater quantities than the natural environment can cope with. Chemical fertilizer used by farmers also add nutrients to the soil, which drain into rivers and add to the fertilizing effect of the sewage. Together, sewage and fertilizers can cause a massive increase in the growth of algae or plankton that overwhelms huge areas of oceans, lakes, or rivers. A few statistics illustrate the scale of around half of all ocean pollution is caused by sewage and wastewater. The world generates 400 billion tons of industrial waste, much of which is pumped untreated into rivers, oceans, and other wastewater.
Detergents are relatively mild substances. At the opposite end of the spectrum are highly toxic chemicals such as polychlorinated biphenyls. They were once widely used to manufacture electronic circuit boards, but their harmful effects have now been recognized, and their use is highly restricted in many countries. People view radioactive waste with great alarm, and for good reason. At high enough concentration, it can kill. In lower concentration, it can cause cancers and other illnesses. The biggest sources of radioactive pollution in Europe are two factories that have processed waste fuel from nuclear power plants. Sellafield on the northwest coast of Britain and Cap La Hague on the north coast of France.